the peeing situation on a little girl, and he was like, "Hush, I got lawyers and shit like that. They telling me don't say nothing." It's like, come on, man.
Right.
At this point, if you defend yourself, cool. But if you just leaving it out there, then obviously, you look. If it look like a duck, quack like a duck.
It's a
Must
duck.
be a duck.
It's a damn duck.
For real.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
Like,
But
I don't know, man.
it was that song was deep though. Like listening to it was like whoa. But
how
one
much
thing
but how much of it sounds like he's playing like he's the victim of a lot of shit though? You know what I'm saying?
was just about to bring that up.
Like I'm the victim and you guys not. I'm R. Kelly, you're not, but I'm the victim.
Yeah, I mean,
talking about lawyers fucking them over, and that shit happens. I'm only human, and talking about well, parents, stop giving your daughters to me, and when you don't get paid,
that man said, do not bring your daughter.
What exactly are you admitting to?
I'm not giving my daughter.
But I feel like what is that?
Well, fuck that. What are you talking about?
Yeah. He was.
I mean, still hot.
I definitely wouldn't. But that shit was funny though. He said, "Don't put your daughter in my face." Like,
right.
He said, "Hey, if you bringing me your daughter, what you want me to do?" Huh.
I'm gonna take advantage of it just because she's in my face. Yeah.
But the way he said it is just like, it's like no father, no father should be bringing their daughter to any man.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Not even King of Zamunda.
Hell no.
You want to marry Amadi in 1 week? Let them wait. I'm talking to my son. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
It was a lot to digest in that though. Plus, he said he was molested as a kid.
Right.
So that plays a part in his behavior, I would say.
Like I said, like he sounded like he's being the victim.
Yeah, it does.
We clearly saw the tape. Dude, you're not the victim. You're victimizing that young lady's booty hole. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just crazy. You know. Yeah. And then he says somewhere in the song he admitted he borrowed a couple of M's from the label, and that he had no money. He had to put food on the table. He had to sell his cars and had to get loans and all this stuff. I'm really trying to understand this. Like, I've been part of the music industry for a little bit, not that heavy, not where he's at, not where all the rest of them at, but I know a few things, and I know for damn certain that you still getting money. That's why he says he's touring. But if you stopping shows and everything, you losing a lot of money, fam. You know what I'm saying?
But he did talk about publishing, how you can't read and all this other stuff. So
that's what
dyslexic.
So he says, I've never seen R. Kelly try to read anything on no Grammys.
Dyslexic doesn't mean you can't read, though, does it?
No, it just means you see things backwards. You know what I'm saying?
You understand things differently, I guess.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cat is really tech or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not in his shoes. I'm not in his head or nothing like that. So maybe he is telling the truth. Maybe he's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a fan. I'm still a big fan of his music. I don't, regardless, because the man makes hits.
But that's the problem. It's just like,
just like we said, we try to separate Kanye from his music. We can separate.
I can't separate people from anything that they do.
Right.
I just can't. It's
because it comes from a place. That's why they're writing that music.
It's not even that. It's just that physically don't want to give you money, and I know you're doing something to this child, or you just disrespected my ancestors. Like I'm not gonna give you. I'm just not. Just so you can keep saying that shit or doing that shit. Nah.
Shit. Can you give me your money then, Duke? Because need a couple of that cool millions.
I need to check your background.
Oh, rat bastard.
Toria, what do you have to say about this nastiness of R. Kelly?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been trying to say a lot, but
keep your daughters from.
First of all, starting out, it doesn't sound like him at all. Like when the song first started, I was like, okay, who the hell is this? This isn't R. Kelly. Mm-hmm. But once he got into it, I was like, oh, okay, I can kind of see. Mm-hmm. And then I thought, okay, well, it's a good start at least that he's doing a song called I Admit It, or I Admit, or I Confess, or whatever the fuck it is. Uh-huh. But then it's like, what exactly are you admitting to?
Right.
Because everything you said, you're blaming everyone else. You're blaming the fucking managers. You're blaming the parents. You're blaming the fucking media and social media that he brought up and everything else about, you know, the cases and the fact that he's broke. And it's like, okay, but that doesn't omit exactly what the fuck he did. Right. Now he's saying, oh, you know, I've been here for a while. I'm only human and I'm still learning. It's like, no, the fuck, no. You should know your fucking lesson the first 5 times it happened.
I have a theory.
Like, I'm just not getting it.
I have a theory about why he named that song that. Because I used to take criminal justice classes, right? And we used to read up on like serial killers and stuff like that, and you know, the whole psychology behind it. What I think that song was about was, yes, he was definitely playing the victim, but he was also confessing.
Right.
In the title alone, I admit it. You know what I'm saying? He's not saying in any of that he didn't do it or he did do it. So I admit it. That's him crying, like letting you know, like, yeah, I did that shit. But I'm finna just bullshit the rest of the way. Like, y'all not gonna catch on because y'all not me. Like, y'all don't understand me. So I'm just that's him confessing. Because he's not gonna go to the grave with that shit. He's gonna slip up one day. It may not be now. It may be 20, 30 years from now, on his 40 years on his deathbed somewhere. Like he's gonna say, yeah, he's gonna be like, yeah, I did that shit, man. She was this age, she was that age. It's gonna happen. Just like, I mean, look at OJ. OJ is a little bit more extreme, but R. Kelly not that far away, man. But that's my theory. Like if I'm looking at it in a psychological way, I think that song was excuse me, that song with him confessing, like in a roundabout way, in like a subconscious way, you know. Like, I admit it. I admit
that's it. More so of him. I think that's more so of him saying, "I acknowledge it."
Yeah, I mean, he acknowledged it.
When you say you admit to something, it's like, okay, yes, I actually did this. But I think he's saying, I acknowledge all the shit that I've been blamed for, and I acknowledge that, you know, I'm broke. Like, I acknowledge it, but I feel like to name the song "Admit It" and then use half of those 19 minutes or however long he did it, blaming everyone else, I feel like that's not really you taking ownership. I feel like it's more so of, okay, I acknowledge this, but
it happened.
This is what's happening in between this. Like, this is why it's happening, quote unquote, or, you know, trying to take the focus off the point of the fucking song, in my opinion.
Wow.
That too. Twofold. That's why I said that song was deep, man.
Yeah, it was, man.
That was some type of therapy right there for him.
Probably so, you know what I'm saying? Like, but how many times in the song did he say, "My lawyer said I can't say too much"?
That's my point. That's why I say it's a dance. It's like, you know, I'll give you this, but this over here, I'm not gonna. We can look at it and point at it, but don't touch it.
That's your opinion about it.
Yeah, don't touch it. We can look at it, but we're not gonna touch it.
Yeah, well, goddamn Chaos. Look, you know what? Chaos. I hope that you come to terms. I hope that you came to terms with it. Whatever you need to come with, brother. And I hope that whatever's in the dark come to the light, and it's in your favor with a question mark and an exclamation point. I hope it's in your favor. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens for you, brother, because there's a lot of shit in your closet that needs to get cleaned out, brother.
Oh, yeah.
It's a whole heap of a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of this industry, what happened with 6ix9ine? Like my man said he's worth $1 million and he wouldn't do a publicity stunt like that. But I don't know, man. I've seen crazy people do crazier shit.
Here's what I heard. So for those who don't know, Tekashi 6ix9ine is a rapper. He's been trolling a lot of other rappers for at least the last 9 to 10 months. Been getting in little side beefs with a lot of people, pissing a lot of people off, and getting away with it, basically, almost. He's lost some money because of his antics, I would say. He's lost some deals, some sponsorships, but all in all, he's just like somebody you don't like initially. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he's entertaining at the same time. But anyway, he was allegedly robbed and kidnapped for a few hours, I guess. He was coming home from a video shoot with Nicki Minaj, and they pulled up. Apparently, allegedly, they pulled him over or blocked him from coming into his driveway, and that's when they asked him and I guess 2 other people to get out, and they grabbed him and pistol whipped him and put him in the car.
He said he saw a white light.
Yeah, he was knocked out. He said he got knocked out, and then they threw him in the car, and then next thing you know, he woke up at home, and they told him to get the jewelry, get the money, all of that. They wanted all. And his daughter was there, and the mother of his child was there, and they didn't touch them, but they touched him, and I guess they took him back in the car, and they started driving some more, and something happened. I don't know. It gets a little, fuzzy with the explanations, but I guess he had a window of opportunity and he took it, and he wound up getting away.
In his own house?
No, this was in the car now. They went back to the car, and he got out and ran, and they wanted to chase him, but I guess it was like a busy intersection, and then he stopped somebody, and that somebody helped him take him to the hospital or whatever. But the new news is that came out, I guess yesterday, is that his manager got his chains back.
All of them?
All of them. But here's the thing. There was a guy the day before, maybe 2 days before that, on Instagram or whatever, IG, Facebook, I don't know.
I saw it on IG.
Okay, so it was on IG. We'll just say it was on IG for now. But he was on IG flossing like, yeah, you want your shit back? I want $500K or whatever the fuck he said, whatever the amount was. He was saying he want the money for it and blah, blah, blah. My thing is, if you get your chains back from somebody who just pistol whips you, that's, first of all, if they pistol whip you, that lets you know that they're not playing any games. Right after that, it's like, okay, indeed, we're gonna shoot you next. So my thing is, if you're getting your chains back, that means, to me, I'm not gonna say his manager did anything, but if your manager is getting your chains back,
it's an inside job.
It's a clear setup, bro. Yeah. Somebody set you up from the inside.
He even said it must be an inside job,
But that's way too close. And plus, you in the middle of fucking New York. You in Brooklyn. Why are you living in Brooklyn and you have 5 songs on the billboards, man?
Yeah.
Why?
Try to keep it hood. You try to keep it real with his hood.
And his own
with his rainbow crew. Treyway.
Yeah, he's trying way too hard to blend in, to fill a role for no reason.
Well, somebody said 50 Cent. Somebody said you took